Well, hello. How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel, and I figured I would make a little update video for you guys regarding my teeth, because I have so many of you that are following me that are going through either the same process or a very similar process. I'm still learning how to say my S's without sounding plasticky. They tell me it will take time, but even if I always have this lisp, at least I'm not in pain anymore, and I can eat real food instead of mush for the past 10 months. So I thought I would do a little update for those of you going through this procedure and are coming up from kind of like, you know, behind me, just so that I can just kind of share my journey a little bit, and things that have helped me, things that I'm using, you know, all those types of things. You might notice too, my dreads are temporarily out. I am getting them reinstalled again tomorrow, but I had them out for a few days, deep conditioning my hair. I'll aim you up. Look at all the hair growth. I've got all this new hair growth. I was completely bald up here, and all of that is now regrowing, and and all my grays are coming in. It is such a blessing to get older. I cannot tell you what a blessing it is, and I am going to enjoy each and every year and each and every gray hair. It is such a blessing, and I feel like I'm carrying a baton for Matt, because Matt will be forever 48, and so with every year and every gray hair and every wrinkle, every laugh line, I cherish it. So anyway, my hair is doing really good. It's kind of flyway. I've been deep conditioning it the past couple of days, but I'm gonna get the my dreads reinstalled tomorrow, which again just makes my life a lot easier, protects my hair, allows it to kind of regrow and heal, and all the things. Anyway, okay, we're here for teeth now. My last video, which I'll put up in a card, it'll be in one of those corners. I always forget which corner, I'm sorry. I will share with you when I got my teeth, and I believe that I've had my teeth now, it's gonna be almost a month. It's just short of a month. I got it right before my birthday, and my birthday is May 4th. So we're coming on just about a month. And I'm doing really good. Now, I'll tell you, when I got them, they felt very foreign to me. My lips felt very protruded. They did not feel comfortable. They did not feel natural, normal. They definitely didn't feel like my real teeth. And I got a lot of those questions. Do they feel like your real teeth? No, they do. They do not. They do not. However, and I'll be honest with you, I was really afraid that I was never going to feel comfortable in them. For my birthday dinner, my boys had come up, my sister and her kids came up, we all went out to dinner, and I got as far as the soup with these, and I had to take them out. I had to take them out. I do have like a little case. They'll give you a case when you get your denture implants. That's what I have, full denture implants. And I had to take them out and put them in this box with some water, and I had to eat mushy food for my birthday, because I just didn't feel comfortable eating in them. So for the past month, I've been just giving myself a lot of grace, a lot of time. I started very slowly eating. My dentist was very, very good with me. And she would call me, she texted me. She told me to take it very slow. Start with the mushy stuff, you know, start with the things that I had already been eating, you know, the mashed potatoes, the mashed sweet potatoes, pudding, applesauce, scrambled eggs, easy things first, just to get used to them, because every bite felt, well, I have a choking phobia anyway, so every bite, because you don't have feeling in your teeth, unlike real teeth where you have nerves so you can feel when you chew, it's something I had never thought about. That when you have a denture, you don't have those feelings. So you don't feel hot and cold. You don't feel really like where you're chewing. You have to really be conscientious, I guess, with every bite, and making sure that everything was chewed up before I swallowed, because I was so afraid that I was going to swallow something too big because I didn't chew it enough, because I wasn't feeling how it felt to chew. So many of you who are ahead of me in this process were so, oh, you were so encouraging, reminding me that all of this that I was feeling was normal. I did feel a couple days a little panicky, like, oh my gosh, this is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I expected them to be like more natural, or more not as acrylic-y. I have a lot of acrylic in mine, but that's because my jaw was broken into places. I had a lot of lost bone. I had some irregular growth, bone growth, that I had to have shaved down and removed. My mouth was a mess, and that's because I went 2 years with broken teeth down to the bone, because quite frankly, I was too busy with my head injuries and learning how to walk again, learning how to use my hands again, then having another surgery to learn how to walk all over again after the second major reconstructive surgery. So I was still fighting for my life, and my teeth just took a back seat. So it was a struggle. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle. If you are coming up on that, I'm gonna say give yourself grace. Know that it's gonna feel like a struggle. Having so many of you guys just be an encourager for me, letting me know that everything that I was feeling was very normal, was a big help. Because when I felt like giving up and just taking them out and putting them in the box and saying, forget it, I'm just gonna be toothless, I would hear your voices in my head saying, this is normal, it's okay, just keep them in. And now that it's been a month, and I will tell you too, I was not prepared for a journey that would last a month. Of going back in. I was going back into my dentist like twice a week, getting them tweaked and adjusted, and I was getting sore spots in different areas, and so going back and having those shaved down and fitted to your jaw is a process, and it's not a process you can rush. So there would be adjustments, and then we would see how it would go. And then I'd go back and we'd do a few more adjustments and see how they go. Now I've had one sore spot up where my cheek meets with my jaw. It's where the muscle is in my cheek. And so we've been working on this area, but after this, like so far, my teeth now feel like a comfy shoe. Like I put them on and they feel natural. They did not feel that way like the first time I got them. So they have been tailored. They've been kind of what's the word I'm looking for, kind of molded, thinned out at the top, different areas that were kind of like on the roof of my mouth. It was catching my tongue a lot, so I couldn't speak very clearly, easily. So we took care of that. Just a lot of little tweaks, but that takes time. So going in, know that it's not going to be a perfect fit right off the bat. There's a lot of tweaking, and the dentist knows that, so they are prepared for that. And it's nice because I can just call them up and say, hey, I'm feeling a little sore here. Can we get can we tweak it a little bit? Yes, come on in. And they would see me same day. So that was great. There are a few things now. A plastic holder is really nice to have. Again, the dentist gave me this one. This is where I put my teeth at night. I have two different kinds of like the Polident tabs. I use the Efferent and the Polident, right? Yes. I have them in a container. I got this for $4.50 at Walmart, and it's a vacuum seal. So this is really nice to keep them in. So I use two different kinds of tablets to clean my my dentures in. The Efferent I use during the day. So after, I just don't like my dentures after I eat. I like to clean them. You will get, even with the implants, you'll get little pieces of food underneath them. So after I'm done eating, I just go in the bathroom. I take them out. I have a denture brush. This side I use for the implant side where my implants click in, and I'll clean the attachment. And then this side I just clean the teeth, and then I'll use a plain Efferent, and I get these on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below for them. I drop an Efferent in with this little cleaner that I also bought on Amazon, and I love it. So this is it's like an ultrasonic cleaner, and it's made for dentures. So even if you don't have implants and you just have dentures, or even like a mouth guard or anything, if you can put it in an ultrasonic cleaner, you might want this. This has been a blessing. I love it so much. So it has two times. It's got a 3-minute and it's got a 6-minute. And if you see in there, I know it might be a little hard to see because I'm outside, it's got the UV lights inside. So there's 4 of them. And it helps with cleaning and getting rid of any bacteria. And I love it. So what I do is I clean my teeth. I put them in. I put one of these Efferents, which are just more of a plain, but I really like the flavor of these. It's like really clean. I'll put it in there for 3 to 6 minutes. I take them out, and then I put my teeth back in, and and I'm ready to go again. So I just like that for now. It just makes my teeth feel really clean, my mouth feel really clean. And then at night I will do the same. I'll do the same thing. I'll use this, but this is not recommended to keep your dentures in overnight. So after they get cleaned, I will then rinse them off, and then I use the Polident, which I get the whitening one. It's a whitening, it's called overnight whitening. So I drop one of these in my plastic container, and then I put my clean teeth inside with the overnight whitening, and I just close it up until the next morning, and I let my gums rest overnight. That was a big recommendation from my dentist. She's like, Heather, some people sleep in their denture implants. I would recommend you don't. She's like, let your gums rest, breathe, heal, and just get a break from the dentures. So I do not sleep in mine, even though my surgeon says I could. I just am choosing not to. And I tell you now, when I take my dentures out, I feel very, like, my mouth feels very sunken in. It feels very weird not having them in. So from where I was a month ago to where I am now is such a night and day difference in how I feel in them. And I'm just told the longer I wear them, the more natural they'll feel to me. I'm still learning how to talk in them, so you guys have to please give me grace as I'm learning how to say my S's. I need to talk slower. But in the design of my teeth, I looked at a lot of teeth, and I took a lot of pictures of different teeth that I liked, and at the end of the day, when I really prayed over it, I went to my dentist and I said, you know what, I just want like my old teeth back, but perfected. And I wanted like natural, I wanted them to look really natural. So I asked for like little spaces, and like even my front teeth, like one is just slightly lower than the other. They're not cookie cutter. They are they're natural. They're very natural, and that's what I want. That's really what I wanted. I'm like, when I learn how to really talk in them, I don't want people to look at my smile and say, oh my gosh, she's, you know, she's got dentures. I wanted them to look very natural. And I'm very thankful to my dentist and Robbie, the lab guy who created them for me, because she worked hand in hand with him, and they picked these teeth for me. Actually, it was this set and another set that had like more of an eye, like a point on the eye teeth. And I liked them both. It was really hard when you come down to it. I was so nervous in making the wrong decision and picking teeth that would just not look good on me or look like me. And I think that was my biggest fear, was, you know, through this whole process, you know, this wasn't something that, like, this isn't cosmetic. I wasn't, this was all because a direct result of our accident. And it gets, this whole past 3.5 years has been a fight just to get my life back, you know, just to get my health back, and to put the pieces, the broken pieces of myself back together. And I was so afraid of not looking like myself. I really just wanted to be me. I just wanted to be me in a healed state. So I was so afraid of picking teeth that wouldn't look like me, and every time I look in the mirror I just wouldn't see me, because I have been dealing with that with my body. Like, I look at my body, my legs, everything is so different now on me that it's taken me some time just to even accept my injuries and my disabilities. And I just didn't want to look in the mirror and not recognize myself. So I just really, I wanted teeth that looked like me. So we went off of photos, old photos of myself, and I think they did a great job. And I can smile now. You know, I haven't smiled this big, I don't think, in a very, very long time. So it's been such a blessing. It's been, what a journey. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys. You guys have been such a pivotal part of my journey. You guys have stuck with me. Many of you just finding me with what happened to our family, and but have stuck with me through this whole thing. And I just wanted to share this last bit of the healing process with you guys. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my story. Thank you for holding a space for me here to come back to. You know, I do a lot for my kids. I do a lot for, you know, my family, my home. But the piece of me that I do for myself and my own soul, my own heart, is being here with you guys and sharing things that bring me joy, that also bring you joy, and having that that kinship with you. And so for a long time I was afraid that I would have nothing to come back to, and you guys holding a space for me here and rallying around me and saying, however long it takes, Heather, we'll be here waiting. I can't even, I'll never be able to put into words what that did for my spirit and has done for my spirit. You gave me a focus to get back to, a focus, a target, a goal of things that I wanted to build up, to come back to do with you guys. And I'm finally like here. I'm finally here, and I'm out in my garden, and I'm, you know, out with my chickens, and I'm canning again, and I'm cooking again, and I'm able to share all of that with you. And it's God's mercy and His grace is so good. He heals, He mends, He restores, and He works through people. And He has worked through all of you. And I thank you so much. I love you guys so much. You'll never know how much you mean to me. I'll never be able to express it. But I'm thankful I'm here, and I'm thankful I can share this with you. I hope this video helps at least one of you out there, and it'll make it worth making, and kind of, you know, putting myself out there a little bit on something that, you know, it's been difficult. It's been a rough ride, but it's also been, there's so much beauty in the pain. There is so much purpose. It brings you closer to people and to the Lord, that other things just can't. And I know I'm gonna ramble on and on, because I can talk about this subject forever and ever. But God is so good. God is so good. All glory to Him. And He's going to use this platform, and He's going to use me, and He's going to use you, and I can't wait for the new journey. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me talk about my teeth, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. All right, God bless. Mwah. Love you.